A YouTuber is calling on his supporters in a newly posted video to petition a Las Vegas judge for his release after he was recently jailed by her. 49-year-old Jose de Castro was sentenced to 6 months by Justice of the Peace Ann Zimmerman after he was found guilty of obstructing justice for interfering with a police traffic stop. For more details on what was said in the video, you can visit lvrj.com.
Hello world, my name is Judge de Castro. I'm an innocent man locked up in the Las Vegas dungeon at Clark County Detention Center here in Nevada. What is my recourse? Release me from this jail immediately. This is an open op-ed to Ann Zimmerman and the judges in the world. How do we get justice in America? Judge Ann Zimmerman has jailed me for filming a cop. What's worse is I didn't violate the statute of obstruction. It's unjust, it's unfair, it's wrong that I was arrested to begin with. There's no victim, there's no restitution due, there's no damages. But yet I've been in this dungeon now for 6 weeks. I will not be quiet. You represent a despotic injustice system. Are you telling me that their pictures can't be shown? Is that the America you want to live in? These are two awful people who put me in jail for no reason. The judge in the Trump trial is on the front page of every paper in America. The district attorney is on the front page of every paper in America. But if I, a simple social media person, show the picture of Judge Zimmerman, then I'm harassing her? What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of bozo clown world are we living in? Get real. Get a grip. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hope and pray that she's made famous from what she's done. I hope that every single person sees the face of injustice right here on the screen. Equated. The judge and the prosecutor in the Trump trial is shown all over the place in America, but yet the anti-terrorism unit of the Las Vegas Sheriff's Department came here and told me that the judge feels like she's being harassed. This is the face of inconsistency, the face of the unprincipled. In the past year, we have scraped the data of over 2,000 of Ann Zimmerman's case. There are 3 people in particular who had exact matching NRS codes as I did, and she did not put any of them in jail, not a one of them, but she did me. How rich is that? If I point out how undisciplined and unprincipled she is, I'm being threatened with charges? What? No, I will not shut up, and I will not just take it in the tailpipe, which could actually still happen to me. What is my recourse? What are your rights? If this happened to you or your brother, you should just shut up? No, no, no. No, Judge, I do not accept your obvious bias and unprincipled, over-the-top, despotic jailing of me. Look at her face and memorize the face of injustice. Every single jailer I've told the story to agrees with me that this is unfair. One jailer told me that he's seen real criminals sentenced to 30 days for creating victims, victims of violence, victims of theft, victims who they left damages on. As known across the country as I am, I'm going to make Ann Zimmerman famous for being a tyrant. She is wrong, and she's a bad person as far as I'm concerned. And what have I asked for the people? To petition her, write her a letter, and tell her she's wrong. Ooh, that's just terrifying. I'm in a damn dungeon. I'm in a place where they strip searched me and locked me in a tiny cell for 5 days and threatened to hurt me if I twisted or turned in any direction as 4 men looked up my butt. Spread your butt cheeks. Oh, but Ann can't get a letter. Petition says she's not going to read and won't open, but she will look at the mail deliverer and act how pained she is as she rolls her eyes, and she can't believe she's getting petitioned and she's receiving letters. Of course you are, Ann. Poor little baby. You did this, Ann Zimmerman. You did this. Look at the face of a tyrant and memorize it. She is the face of injustice. And I hope you get dirty looks. I hope you wonder how many people memorize your face, and then when they leave from you, they go running to their spouse and they say, oh my God, isn't that awful judge who jailed the guy for filming a cop? And then the spouse replies, oh yeah, that is. Did you say anything to her? And the spouse says, no, I just kind of recoiled. I wonder how she sleeps at night. And then the husband replies, yeah, that journalist scraped her cases and found that she didn't put anybody else in jail for the exact same charges. And then the wife says, that's right. What did that journalist do about that? Well, I don't know, to be honest. That's why I'm making this op-ed right now. How do you get justice? Well, first I did this. I refused to shut up and take it. I publicized her, just like the judge in the newspaper this morning. And now I ask you, what is my legal recourse? What can we do? Oh, I'm definitely suing her for violating my Fourth Amendment right when she illegally searched me before court, as well as the bailiff who assaulted me when he snatched the phones out of my hands. I'll have the 10 cases before mine that show that she's lost her principles. We know 3 of them, and the most recent one, that she didn't put any of them in jail, and she put me in a real-life rape cage. Oh, I'm so sorry, you didn't know? Just a week or 2 ago, the entire South Tower was on lockdown, and we were on lockdown to our beds. Someone got raped. A man was raped by a man or other men. We don't know the whole story. It's all rumors and innuendos now. But don't blame the guards. I don't blame them at all. There are some people in here that are very, very bad, and that's where she put me. We're in lockdown because the guy got raped. Why am I in a rape cage? Who is the victim of my crime? What restitution is due? Where is the damages that I must fix? Let's take a look at Brandon Bork, the man who I called a little doggy. He said he was in fear for my life as I pointed my camera at him. Oh my God, how far have we lost ourselves in the name of officer safety? This is the reason why I always talk about Terry versus Ohio. We still must answer the question, how do we get justice? I will make Ann Zimmerman famous. She's going to go on the cover of my book. The title is The Face of Tyranny. Subtitle is What Can Be Done About the Unprincipled Judges in America, a real question for every state legislature. Further, I've written solutions like jail panels that determine if a person should actually be put in a potential rape cage. But what's my legal recourse? I'm in a frickin' jail, and there is no victim. There is no crime. All we have is a thug cop and a vindictive, hateful judge. Oh, let's stop pretending like Ann Zimmerman is not a cop lover. She's completely in love with cops. She wanted to hurt me to get a point for the cops. Don't be fake. Ann loves cops like a fat kid loves cake. She gets a tingle up her tyrannical spine when a cop in uniform walks in. She does. She married a cop, didn't she? Now, Ann took it personally. What makes her knees weak, I openly despise. But let me tell you something else. I also despise beats. I hate them. But if you eat beats in front of me, I'm not going to throw you in a cage. That's how victimless of an infraction of the law that I was accused of doing, and I wasn't even guilty of that. It will be clearly depicted in my appeal. Screenshot. I was standing here at this point, and freeze frame, go forward a few seconds, I'm standing here, meaning that I backed up. I was told to back up, and I did back up a little bit. It's clear as day on video. I don't know how to show respect for Ann Zimmerman when she put me in a frickin' dungeon. There's no statute, code, or ordinance that says there's a 21-foot rule, and even if there was, I wasn't given due notice according to objective law. And if I was given a 21-foot notice, I wouldn't have gone away 21 feet. I would have backed up a little bit like I did, but I can't do my job from 21 feet away. I'm a journalist who films cops. That's what I do. Release me from this jail. You're going on the cover of my book. The 3 employees I had to fire, you're going to hear their stories about how they had a job one day, and then a tyrannical judge just threw their nonviolent employer in jail for a victimless crime that he didn't even commit. You deserve all the dirty looks you're going to get. You deserve every petition that is mailed to the court. Try to look pained, Ann. Try to really show how each petition just pains your wretched soul. How do you sleep at night? It's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe her new husband, the president of the ACLU in Nevada, will advise us. What can we do now? She's put me in jail, and there's no victim, and I didn't violate the statutes I was accused of. My closest friends and my lawyer have said to me, don't say anything else. Okay, fine. You trade places with me then. You live in this shithole with slop for food. Guards look up your ass and tell you to shut up all day, every day. Read, write, or sleep. Read, write, or sleep. I'm told that constantly. I shouldn't hear you talking. If I have too many books, oh, look there, learning. That's a lockdown for 24 hours. Every time the doors open, I have to look and check. Has Ann Zimmerman pulled some strings and got me thrown into the hole? I just don't know. I speak now at the injustice that has been done to me at the cost of my endless sleepless nights, at the cost of my conscience, at the cost of my well-being. If I'm put in the hole, it will be unjust. Can they put a man in that hole with me who's twice my size that could hurt me or kill me? Does that happen on purpose or even by accident? Before every phone call I make, before this journalistic report that I'm reporting here today, it reads to me, if you need to, hang up and call star 7732 to be connected to the PREA operator. What is PREA? P-R-E-A, Prison Rape Elimination Act. To reach that, all I have to do is to call star 7732. Ms. Zimmerman, every day I have to use the bathroom in front of other men, and when I shower or shave, I have to realize that there's a PREA operator for a reason. So I will not be quiet. As I rise in popularity, as I rise and I continue to live my life, your picture will be shown for the rest of my life. And don't forget, I still have to live through this. Ann Zimmerman sends me to the most dangerous place on earth for a man. Every day people leave this place feet first. But I should shut up about what she did. I should not let people know what Ann Zimmerman has done to me, how she's unprincipled and she's lost her ethics. What did you say to me, Ann? When you cast me into this hellhole, you said, you want the smoke. That's what you said to me. Okay, well, I'll say this to you, Ann. You want the media? You got it. You are now the face of injustice. You are now the face of tyranny. If anything happens to me, Judge, you will be seen as a thug, a hitman. You will be seen as the person who caused my rape or caused my murder. My story will live on, but you will walk the earth for the rest of your life, the disgraceful person you are. And everybody will see your face and know that you caused my death. The blood will be on your hands, Judge Zimmerman. One more thing. To the ACLU attorney of Ms. Ann Zimmerman, what's the legal recourse for your tyrannical wife and what she's done to me? I definitely think that you were alpha widowed by Lieutenant Zimmerman. Mr. ACLU man doesn't have a uniform and a shiny badge. I'm in a living hellhole for no reason. No victim, no damages, no crime, no restitution. And you didn't follow established legal precedent. And you broke your own principles to put me in here, but I should shut up. Oh, now I'm being accused that I'm a terrorist? You got to call the anti-terrorism unit because you're getting petitions? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry you have to get letters. I'll stop when I'm let out. I'll stop when I'm not in here anymore. That doesn't mean you're not going on the cover of my book, but I'll stop talking about Ann Zimmerman the moment my feet hit free soil. I shouldn't be in here. To my jailers, have I done something wrong? I didn't read anywhere in the dungeon handbook that making an unprincipled tyrannical judge famous is against the rules. Are the judges gods now? Are you going to roll in here 12 deep? Demand every man goes face down as you torture cuff me and drag me off to the hole? Are you going to strip search me and demoralize me for the word that speak about injustice? Performing injustice for speaking about injustice is the hallmark of a despotic government, not a republic. Directly from the book Spirit of Laws. They teach the people to be afraid. Fear is the blood of a despotic government. Yes, I am showing Ann Zimmerman's face, and yes, I'm calling her out for the evil doing she's done. And yes, I'm calling for her to be petitioned. Yes, I'm branding her the face of an unjust and unchecked injustice system. What crime is this I'm doing, though, right now? There is none. To the Las Vegas Anti-Terrorism Unit, I'm shocked to say, thank you for the healthy talk we had the other day. I ask you now publicly, is it not my right to speak? Is it not my right to call for her to be petitioned? Isn't it the very reason that you served your country for my right to be able to say and do the things I'm saying now? The reason why I gave Judge Zimmerman a thumbs up is because she was up there rambling on and on and on, saying this and that, and I gave her a thumbs up, mocking her. Do I hate some cops? Absolutely I do. Do I hate every single cop? No, I don't. Don't misrepresent me, Las Vegas Review. You know and I know I should not be put in jail. People at this stage should not be paying for me to be in jail when there's no victim and I didn't commit the crime. That's it. Thanks for your time.